I really like NiP's draft, but like currently Vici Gaming, I do. I think they're 1A. I think they're even a little above Secret. Like it's just hard for me until I see them lose. They haven't lost a game.
It doesn't matter if it takes a bit of time for PPD to get there. Still a very beefy hero with the regen that Fada has got going.
Very nice for NiP so far. It's just, in particular, that mid matchup, right? Bottom is still doing very well. You'd expect Ace to be farming good down here, but mid is doing excellent on 33 as PPD will be the culprit up top.
Yeah, Fade sees a perfect angle to get in on top of the Lich. As Ace, down bottom, getting aggressive onto Yang. Saxon not quite able to get the grab as they push back the Prophet behind the tower.
Now is where it becomes more fearsome, because now NP is level 6, so you have to watch out for those Wrath of Natures that can come out. They're even going to bring Yang up top to look to try to bring down Fada. He's very tanky, though.
They've got the 4 of them sort of wailing onto him, trying to kill this Doom, and they will get it. Does utilize the 4 heroes, and as you say, Yang having to leave that bottom lane to get the kill, but it will get Fada out of there.
He usually doesn't build the traditional items that most people do on these kind of heroes, so he's changing it up. He was one of the few first ones that did the Dominators and like the Necro books and stuff on your Broodmother, so. 33.
Whoa, he's got the roar, goes for the TP out, won't make it. The raises are landed by Ori, able to position himself to get the double raise off onto 33. Will manage to take him down, and now with Yang turning up.
This is a brick wall that you're not going to push Vici. And yeah, like you said, they lose Sox at bottom, but that was kind of his job, is force a reaction down bottom.
Vici, another item in the mix for the push. They have the Vlad stun. See Fade roll in, look for Saxa behind the tower. They'll find him. TPs are coming through. Saxa will manage to get the walls dropped down. Fada responds. Doom's out onto the SF. There's the blast as well, bouncing perfectly between the two of them from PPD. They've killed off the SF. Yang will try for a TP out, will not make it. Ace Song shuts him down, holds him back. They'll get Fada on top of him, and that'll mean that Fada should be able to quickly dispatch of Yang. Infernal Blade slammed down, and Yang is gone. They try to catch as well that pesky Earth Spirit, but he's able to TP away. Because at this point, with the gold advantage that the NiP have on their items, it feels like even if VG Gaming do get a 5-man push going, sort of the power it's going to have against what NiP can react with in terms of whether they want to react or sort of split up the map, get the Lone Druid or Nagasar and pushing elsewhere. VG Gaming just, they're not ahead enough to outnumber and outpower that sort of play. It's top lane, 33. Got the fear hit cancel the TP of Yang. Yang will be surrounded as the Sprout will not save him. They'll chase down the Prophet. NiP get themselves the kill. See if they can chase some more DY. It's pretty far off as PPD.
Bounty runes.
Oh, they're going to try and turn here. Paparazzi, he's there with the Eclipse. PPD will back off. DY on the front line. Fade rolls in well. Beautiful silence. Magnetized onto all 4 of them. They've killed off PPD. The Razors are out as well. Fada, Saxa, and 33 trying their best to run away, but the Magnetize continues to tick them down. Saxa will fall. Double kill for Fade. Fada, can they chase him down as well? He's very speedy on this Doom. They'll hunt for him. They know that he's here. See the Kerr as well. Fade rolls forward, tries to get the slow up. Fada will dodge, has the south going. TP's there from Yang though. Sprout actually off the mark. Fada's able to walk around and get himself back underneath the tier 2 tower. They look towards the bear, but the bear with the fear sends Yang back, gets out of there. As NiP, they do lose that fight there. The Fade coming in big time with that Earth Spirit play. NiP stepping a little too far forward. But at the Yang's hung around. He tries to go for a poke at the neutral creeps here, but already NiP, they're back in the game. Sprout will come out trying to separate NiP, but NiP's just going to continue to chase. Fada's got the Doom, throws it down onto the SF. Ace is indeed coming in with the wraparound. Yang's going to die to the illusions. They've got the shackles onto the SF. And as soon as there's any sort of moment of brilliance for Vici Gaming, it just crumbles entirely short. DY, he gets the deny. But they were just able to make something happen, Vici Gaming, and then they throw it all away.
That is...
I mean, it just so far, it
really nice.
It really does feel like NiP are beating Vici Gaming at their own game with a draft that you wouldn't expect them to do so with.
Fada has just so much tankability right now with this. 2,000 HP with this Crimson Guard. Unless he gets Spirit Vessel, then they focus fire him. How the hell do they bring him down? He just will be that tanky frontline beast.
Top Yang was trying for a bit of split push pressure, but he stuck around a little too long. Saxa's there, in with the Hex, set up for Fada and PPD to come in, and Yang will be punished. Gets a bit of damage onto the tier 2, but that's it. Costs his life. Does at least slow down NiP from making plays elsewhere on the map.
Definitely a choice that they could look to go for if they want to just close it out in the next few moments on NiP. Maybe wait for the next Aegis if they want to play it the safest.
Oh, Yang. Tried to TP out, PPD's in. With the Sinister Gaze, dragging him back into the clutches. Yang will get fortunate finding Invis, but they get the root out in time. They're on top of the Prophet. The root will last long enough for them to get the kill, as Yang will fall.
They quickly do back off as those bounty runes are coming out, and Vici does not feel like they want to fight on.
Every single rune again, NiP's.
He TP'd in too, trying to get this one.
Yeah, and he's going to feed once more. To put another skull and crossbones on the map. As I don't believe he's died in this area yet, but he's always a man to find newfound places, and there we go.
Damn. Really well done by NiP in this game so far. And yeah, Ace, Butterfly finished, blown toward that heart, and his farm speed is just going to accelerate even faster than the Luna now because of this, because they can't look at the illusions at the mid lane. Paparazzi's just booking it away from them. He can't actually deal with them as top Fade.
He's in trouble.
Will go down.
Butter and Ace run him down. DY gets the ult up, but there's the Hex. Control from NiP. Double kill for Ace, as if this man didn't need any more gold. He's got it.
The Lich soaked the lane at the start. Fada found the best creep in the game. He found the Satyr creep. And then they're level 2 right at the start. While Vici, they were level 1. So they just did a good job of not actually losing much up there. And Paparazzi was level 5.
And we'll see Vici Gaming try for a wraparound here alongside the pit. But the Song of the Siren comes out. It just holds them all down. Says a big fat no to whatever Vici Gaming was going to try. And it's Chief with that wraparound. Or he does get the Requiem off on the high ground in the river. Fake getting trapped up. Sinister Gaze controls him. As this Earth Spirit will fall. See if they can get more. As Ori being split away from the Luna. The Doom is down onto Paparazzi. 33 does go down with the lifesteal, but the shackles are out there from Saxa. Another dead. There'll be a buyback coming through from Fade. DY trying to escape from Ace, as Ace will get him. They do expend that buyback.
The Doom and the Naga Siren start to actually get into the fight. There's just way too much damage and way too much farm on these guys. They'll try to slow it down as best as they can for the moment, but the melee ranks will go down. And ooh, DY, those illusions.
Yeah, instantly having to have that borrowed time being popped because of that Naga Siren damage coming out in the Fada. Able to...
And Ori, he's got Manta Greaves, but their damage just isn't there. Look at this, and everything just tickles Ace.
Get the root down. Wards are going to be dropped. See if Vici Gaming are able to stop this and push this back. Hex is down on a Paparazzi. The racks, they've already gone. Melee racks are taken down. Jump forward towards DY. Borrowed time is out. As they've got what they came for, NiP, they just simply walk in, take the racks underneath the noses of all 5 heroes of Vici Gaming, towards the middle, towards the top. Vici Gaming, they'll head back to the fountain for a refuel. They will try one more attempt at this, but it certainly seems like they're attempting the impossible at the moment. As the tier 3,
they're just way too
it shreds. Another Hex out onto Paparazzi. The racks exposed. Paparazzi trying to stand his ground, literally doing no damage to Ace. Chain Frost is out from PPD. Melee racks are down. Range racks falling as well. The bounces continue. 2 dead. GG is called.
Wow.
And NiP. I mean, you can just feel it. I can hear PPD right now saying, I mean, it's a nice strat you had there. You know, I've gone and figured it out. What else you got up your sleeves? Because you're going to have to try something different if you're Vici Gaming after that one. You cannot play in the same manner that they have done previously this event.
The Night Stalker just dominates his lane then.
I think that's normally what you're... Okay, well, we saw this one time at the minor from Alliance, and it was an 11-minute godlike game, but
they did get the matchups that they wanted top lane. It's going to be the first bit of aggression from Vici Gaming. Fade able to chase down 33 here. Trying to deal with his Zags, make sure the 33 is unable to sort of move into a position to start grabbing those creeps.
He's got boots. They're going to chase him down here. They're just going to keep giving him the right
click. Take quite a bit of time. I mean, those double stouts, you know, he's going to get a fair few procs of the damage block.
They're going to be able to get him, though. Skewer's back up in 3 as well. Fade's just going to continuously chase this out until he gets the kill. Oh, the courier! The courier!
Oh my God. Oh, poor courier there. He barely gets it out. But yeah, hey, Vici Gaming, first blood. Yeah, top of course, we are going to see them sort of get behind that creep wave where they get the pull through and see if they can sort of disrupt it. But for instance, like Ace, are we going to see Ace on his Deucer have sort of a free farm start as he did on the Naga Siren?
If they don't bring another hero down here, yes, because right now it's just Yang, and Yang is actually just dead.
Oh.
Unless they bring down a second hero.
Let's not go down this road again, Yang. Last game, he died quite a lot. No, he's just holding the 3 Wraith bands at the moment.
It's going to take him. Yeah, it's going to take him quite a while.
He's going to leave space on that bottom lane for Yang to pick up the farm. Nobody's down there at the moment for NiP, with Ace sitting in the jungle as such. Top lane, Vici Gaming will try for the poke. Silas is out onto PPD, but he already got the magic missile out. The call's there onto the two of them from 33. They'll kill off DY. Hex as well from Saxtron and Paparazzi. Paparazzi and Ori falling a little low, but Ori, he's able to battle up against 33, rip through the axe. If he can catch onto any more, he's trying to chase them down, but still with the three of them, has to be careful. That will be the first one going down on that bottom lane. Tower taken, Ori gets the last touch. More money for the troll.
They know that they can, like Vici knows that they can make moves. It's
and they do try and do so. Fade going in for the RP, does still get it off, even after PPD's initial attempts to stop him. Ace, he's surely going to fall. Paparazzi's able to jump over. They get the kill onto Ace. So they can chase for more, looking for PPD. Has not got the mana for another stun. 3 heroes collapse upon him. Paparazzi gets the double. Fada's farm, you look at this mid, he's nearly below the Magnus.
Yeah.
The space that there was in that mid lane.
And look at Ori, he's just looking to make the aggressive play. I mean, it's Night Stalker during the day. You do not fear the Night Stalker.
And there's the root. PPD will be here, so we'll be able to... Well, it's not able to keep him safe. No, it does not have the potential to get him out of there.
It's a solo kill.
That's, yeah, Ori's just walking up and killing cores.
Now they've got the Vlad, so they can do this rush and sustain.
Fade's got his blink. They got a Blink Magnus ready to go.
We said it was going to be a farm mag. He got Arcane Boots at like the 3-minute mark or 4-minute mark, so...
He is loving life this game. Up top, Taxa, he's trying to play around with DY. DY's got Paparazzi coming in as well as Ori. Taxa's got to run, he's got to hide. The slow connects from DY. Doesn't connect from Ori, but that doesn't matter because Paparazzi's flying in with the daggers. And another kill's picked up for the PA. That's a little bit of money, a little bit of gold that 33 well and truly needs. Fade. Paparazzi on the hunt. PPD will scout them out. Ooh, quick jump and a quick grip. Paparazzi cuts Peter into pieces.
They're continuing to hunt. They're looking for more too. They actually are looking to try to go for this Medusa in the mid lane here.
He doesn't really have any backup at all. The Stone Gaze will come out.
He's still rooted.
They're just going to chase him down. Ace, this is where he's saying team. Team? There is no team. He's dead. Don't pass the tier 2 tower. I mean, Fada did have a TP. He's probably, you know, I mean, I guess he could have done nothing. I mean, he could he have done something?
He wants to get the Blade Mail. Like, his Blink, sure, he can get the disables, but the damage is still not going to be there so much. When he has the Blade Mail, it'll help a lot more, but he is not staying very healthy. Oh, that Ink Swell on the creep is going to be enough.
This cute little attempt to try and get the stun. They didn't even need it anyway. Fade comes in for the cleanup.
But it's the damage. The Ink Swell damage tick stopped 33's Blink because he tried to blink away. Yeah, and this time it was NiP's plan, just not working. They just got, the axe could not cut the creep waves, and that really just hurt them so much, right? Just 33 being so shut down in this game is really what's causing
they go.
Problems.
RP straight down onto Ace. They will with the swap to the side. PPD trying to help out. Ace skewers there. The double doom is out onto both Ace and Fada. Ace will fall. They get the Hex out on the Paparazzi, but they just lose 3 heroes. They lose 4 heroes, getting slaughtered in the base. NiP back to the fountain for them. Vici Gaming cleaning up this bottom set of racks. As Vici Gaming, they absolutely steamrolled this game too so far.
Yeah, I think you can start like thinking more about the next one, because this, I mean, they can maybe try to look to push out, but taking fights is impossible. And I mean, you're Dusa, who is completely shut down now. You just have a Manta style, and even with your Manta, they just dove your base and took no damage.
So they're going to catch us here with a smoke out. I do get the call onto the PA. They'll kill him off once. Ori charging straight in, making sure that NiP cannot get on top to kill him a second time. DY does get picked off on the backlines by Fada. Fada continuing to poke. Fade will skewer away. The rest of Vici Gaming backing off. Paparazzi does stick around. Top lane. Vici Gaming are in position to try and take down that final tier 3 and set of racks. They will be a little careful. No, good call, can set up, maybe a Stone Gaze.
He sold his items, he sold some of the other items to make sure he has the Blade Mail.
He has the Blade Mail. Let's see what he can do with it. On the side, Paparazzi jumps in, Saxon will get the Hex off. Double Soulbone throwing them into the air, the fingers out to Yang, it barely tickles him. He's fine to continue to just charge in towards the fountain. Doom's down onto Ace. Yeah. There's the GG. This one is all over and done. Game 2 taken by Vici Gaming with an incredible ferocity as this series now stands 1-1. It just turned game 1 entirely on its head. Vici Gaming said, well, you think you figured us out. You've got stuns from the Sank, and you've got Razor just going full.
And you know you're safe, right? Like, if a PL jumps out, you have an ice path, a black hole, a sand cube. Like, you're actually fine getting out. And I said, that's one of their most played. Mid
lane Fada does get a static link off. Did have to leave forward for quite a bit to get that damage drain. Has to be a little careful against these two.
Peter,
PPD.
he really wants to guard this regen. DY actually might lose his life to deny the regen rune here.
So he should do so. The field skill tries to drag in the Ancients to deny himself, but will not be the case. PPD getting that first blood.
Instead of going for that catapult, which would just be straight for the sieging. This could still just work the same anyway.
See Ace getting aggressive onto Yang, diving deep behind the tower. Yang will try for the TP out, but Sax is in with the Malefice. TP cancelled and Yang's dead. Same time up top. Fnatic field will control both PPD and 33. Another dust from Fade out onto the Sand King. But they cannot die. Paparazzi yet, taking far too much damage.
Which moves does he want to make? Which lanes does he want to hit? He is spotted making a move toward the mid lane onto Ori. They did see him for a second with that ward bottom, but Ori
incredibly low. There's going to be a TP coming in, but that's not going to be there before Ori dies. Just immediate punish of sort of Ori's greed is sticking around on the mid lane as low as he is.
Sox actually just walked through that ward that was on the bottom side, so he saw the Enigma coming toward the mid lane.
That's a bit peculiar.
Yeah, punished for his greed. I guess he just stepped up, wanted to get the snake off, thought he'd live. Not too sure.
Let's see if they can get these kills in return on mid. TP in towards the mid. Look at the magic missile out onto Fada. Ori moving forward. Paparazzi hunting for him in the trees. Fada, he's still in there hiding. The bugs will latch upon him. The Fada will fall to the movement of the full 5-man of Vici Gaming. Paparazzi's trying to find PPD as well. The Jukes, though, not enough surely to save him. The Wave of Terror did clip him, so Paparazzi knows that PPD is still sticking around. He's trying his best with the Jukes, but with that double damage rune, Paparazzi cleans up a second. Bottom lane, though, 7 minutes ago, they take the tier 1 tower. 8 minutes, they're taking the tier 2.
They have Enigma, they have Sand King, they have Jakiro, even the Razor contributed in there too. They have a crazy amount of team fight in comparison. I mean, Vici, they still do have it, but not as much as NiP does by any means. We even have 33 going for an early Veil.
Ow, Fade. This is going to be another kill. Ace able to pick it up with the help and setup of Saxa. TPs have come in. They want to kill Ace. He is pretty deep. Will be a very, very big kill to get, as this PL has been having pretty much a free farm, free game. He was see if he can go for any sort of cute micro. Doesn't matter. They'll clean out the illusions. The snake bounces. The Sprout. Ace is trapped. He's trying his best to run away. Another glimpse will drag him back into the clutches of Vici Gaming, and Paparazzi will be the one to claim the kill on Ace.
Yeah, they think they gave the tome to DY there, making sure that he can have that early level 6 on Disruptor, which is probably the most important one in this game to have early, because that'll allow them to get kill threat not only on like Sand King, but also on the PL.
Alright, that was for kill threat. Ooh, Saxa, he's going to go for this black hole onto Paparazzi, and with the Hellbear Smasher, he has the damage to do so. Sure, he'll die, but Saxa, as a support, just solo killing off Paparazzi. Well and truly worth the trade. And the Ace, he's even going to try and clean up for more. He charges in onto Yang, and he'll get it. Another clap from the Hellbear Smasher. The claps are real, as NiP claimed 2 kills.
So they're just sitting behind Ori. Manta style finished, level 12. They want to look to be the ones on the aggressive moves now. We see NiP, they are rotating up. They have a smoke too. They actually are going to use the secondary smoke here too to bring Saxa and
they still have all those ults, as you say. They have the team fight ready. Vici Gaming, they're trying to fight into this, but they've got to be careful. NiP can get sort of on top of them. The Static Storm's going to be used here by DY to try and control 33. A move in looking for Ori. Ori pops the Stone Gate for 33 and deep that Burrow Strike, holding the 2 of them in place. Buddy getting a massive static link off as they'll kill off DY. Ori's going to get killed, and Saxa, he's ready to chase down for more. He's got his eyes onto Yang. A triple kill for Ace. Yang sprouts himself up, but Ace jumps in with a doppelganger. It's an ultra kill on the PL. I mean, as if Ace's life couldn't get any better this game. They will scan out the Roche. Vici Gaming know that this is going on, but there is little to nothing they can do about this. They will start to head towards the pit. With the summons out, the illusions as well, they're killing it pretty fast. PPD sort of just going to put his body in between the 2 sides. Paparazzi, I mean, can he try for some sort of steal? He's going to get rooted straight away. Has to immediately time-lapse away from NiP. The space is there for NiP to finish off Roshan. Ace now has an Aegis as well as a Manta. 17 minutes in. Bottom Fade. Ori and Yang, they are looking at towards Fada is pretty separated from the rest of NiP. They get the swap back on Fada into the hands of Ori. Yang, Fade, and Ori, they've certainly got the right click to beat through him, as Fada pushing out a little alone, a little far away from the team. Will fall, Ori gets the goal. So now we'll see NiP try and collapse upon them, make them pay for taking down the Razor. Yang self sprout, tries the TP out. It's not going to happen. Ice Path catches him. 33 has the damage. 12-9. The kills are close, but the game certainly isn't at the moment as NiP have full control.
Yeah, absolutely. We see the bounty runes coming out. Paparazzi's trying to claim. He has a Maelstrom finished up now too, so he's building toward the items he needs to address the PL, but they are quite far behind right now. As he's actually gonna just get black holed here.
But black hole and epicenter and everything. They hate that guy and he's gone. Weaver's dead. Yang as well. He says, hey, I'm good at dying. I want to join in. And he certainly will. Yang, he's gone. Another death on the Prophet.
And Yang really is struggling in this one. 0-6-6 now. They're not actually able to find the kill just yet. They see the sinking again. They're maybe expecting him to be farming this camp, and they are. Yeah, Fade's trying to set up this kill, which could be very nice.
They need a big core kill. They need to get this. They can't afford for this one to go wrong. They look towards 33. 33. Thunderstrike. They're able to Power Strike. They do have the glimpse. That'll get them back in their hands, and they do get that kill. They needed that, and they did get it. Now they need to make sure they don't give anything else up here. But Yang already been Malefist. Yang will be the first to fall. Can NiP get more stone gates? It's turning. They're going to get fodder as well. Vici Gaming. 2 huge kills for them to get. It may not even be done yet. Paparazzi moving on. He did get the bugs out onto PPD, who's starting to lose a hell of a lot of armor. Taxel will pick up the blink. Oh, he bought the blink from the side shop, then jumped in. He's got to be a bit careful. They lost the third. Okay, got glimpse back. Okay. he's got the blink back up, so he should be able to get away. No, he didn't use it in time. They chase him. Now Paparazzi's going to let him go.
They still have a lot to dish through the Mana Shield, though, between that like Midnight Pulse and everything and all their different spells, but it'll help a lot versus just the standing toe-to-toe versus the Phantom Lancer when she is able to get it.
Or Saxa. He's found Paparazzi straight in, no hesitation with the blink black hole. Setup's there for 33 and bam, Paparazzi's gone. Saxa
having a hell of a game on this Enigma. They probably can still feel it. Because Paparazzi, he's getting close to a BKB, which will help him a lot in the fights. Because right now it's still, if he gets caught by a stun, it's likely that he can die. You know, it's been a black hole twice, but if they can ever get rid of that Venge, he can get that black hole off freely versus Vici.
The smoke from NiP, they'll get themselves into the base. Ace, the only one to show himself as of yet. See how far forward Ori goes. Does get caught up by the Ice Path. There's the swap to take him back to safety. Does put Fade in a bit of a dangerous position, though, as he surely will fall. No, another swap.
He's just dead.
Oh, he says, yeah, you can die step in his, yeah, he still dies. Fade's gone. Static Storm's only going to be used onto the illusions. The rest of NiP have already backed up onto the objectives. Ace, he's onto the racks. He'll take it. Now moves in onto Ori. Knows that this time there's no Venge show off for the swap to save him, as Ori just has to back off. They'll move over towards the mid lane. This tier 3 is gone. The racks being exposed. Still 20 seconds where they're only having to defend as 4 heroes on Vici game. There's no buyback available on Fade. Ace,
watch this black hole.
He's just leading in. Still 2 minutes left on the Aegis as well. As another Rax being taken, Paparazzi and Ori trying their best to push NiP back, but Ace, he's just straight in there. He's fighting with no fear, knows that he's got that second life. He can't afford to play as such, does get glimpsed back. They will be able to pop the Aegis. 33 jumps in on the backline. Saxes in, the black hole, catches the 3-1, does get stunned though. The stone gaze, it was already out. It catches them all. Can they actually have the damage to kill anyone though? They cannot. Vici Gaming, they lose Ori. 24k lead for NiP. A second set of racks being taken. As this game, it looks pretty over. 33 in onto Ori with the power strike. NiP getting rid of Ori. This is a dieback on the Medusa. GG is called as NiP take game 3, take the series 2-1, beating Vici Gaming.
And that pushes them up into right for this tournament so far. Now that is, I mean, this is a huge win for NiP over Vici, which just looked like one of the most dominant teams here at this tournament. They made it, I mean, they made it look, I want to say like
game
easy,
1 and game 3.
Game 1 and game 3 looked pretty easy from NiP. They had excellent planning. They got Ace off to a fantastic start both games, and he absolutely carried.